keep my promises. I keep my promises. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to MKE MANIACI. And today, we got my thoughts and opinions, my review pretty much on Survivor Series 2023. Now, if you remember my predictions video, I said if a certain someone were to return, when I did this video, I would have my beard spray painted. And I just spray painted it. So we gonna talk about it, man. We gonna review each match. I'm gonna give my thoughts and opinions on each match, the outcome of it. And I also want y'all to chime in down below in the comment section. I actually kind of like this a little bit, man. My beard's all hard now, man. Okay, so listen. We gonna kick it off with the women's WarGames match. We had Damage Control versus Becky Lynch, Charlotte, Bianca Belair, and Shotzi. This match was fire. A lot of high spots, a lot of high moments. I really enjoyed this match. The wrong people won, though. The wrong people won. I actually, as I'm watching, I'm like, I feel like it makes sense for the faces to win, but then again, I feel like it makes more sense for the new and improved Damage Control to win. If you want Damage Control to look like an actual assertive, powerhouse, unstoppable unit, have them win WarGames. Feel like they should have won. But I really like the way that the match ended. Bayley took the fall. Bayley sacrificed herself. In turn, it's inevitable. Damage Control is going to turn on Bayley. They're going to turn on Bayley. It's just only a matter of time. But Bayley put her body at risk for the team, even though they lost. So I'm actually okay with that because it makes sense storyline wise, man. So, but like I said, a lot of high spots in the match, man. With what EO did, what Charlotte did, the table spot, everything looked really good. Shotzi looked like money. Everything about the match was good. I really enjoyed that. Like I said, I just kind of wish Damage Control would have won, but I'm actually not that mad about the outcome. But the match was really good. So moving on, we have the Intercontinental Championship, Gunther versus The Miz. I kind of expected a little more out of this match. Miz looked good in this match, though. Gunther also looked pretty dominant, though, so I can't be mad at that. The right person won. Gunther retained. Glad The Miz really got the spotlight. This guy, first ballot Hall of Famer, deserves all his flowers. It's just a matter of, who's going to be the one to dethrone Gunther. We're on the road to the Royal Rumble right now. Gunther is a name kind of tossed in the mix to possibly win it. So, you never really know what's going to happen, man. So hopefully, Gunther can just continue to be a dominant Intercontinental Champion. I actually wouldn't be mad if he didn't win the Royal Rumble. He went into WrestleMania as Intercontinental Champion. That would actually be pretty dope. But like I said in the prediction video, I kind of see him losing it within the next month and a half. But yeah, right person won. Miz looked pretty good in the match, as did Gunther, so I can't be mad at that. So yeah, match was all right though. It was all right though. Next match, Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar. This match was actually pretty surprising to me. I actually thought, and maybe I kind of doubt the crowd sometimes, because I really thought, I'm like, man, people are gonna really hate on this match. I like Dragon Lee. I love NXT. I love what Dragon Lee did in NXT. I love what Escobar did in NXT as a heel. I didn't want people to I didn't want people to sit on this match, pretty much, just to say the least. So I really like the crowd interactions throughout this match. The FU Santos chants, man. It showed that the crowd was invested. They were, into it. Dragon Lee looked really good in the match, as he's been showcased on SmackDown these last number of weeks. Big stage, big moment for him. Right person won it, like I said, to validate Santos Escobar as a heel on way to his inevitable match with Rey Mysterio. You gotta have him win. You gotta have it look legit. Santos Escobar winning this match, perfect. He actually even had the heel tactics, man. Like I said, heel Escobar is better than babyface Escobar, man. It's just, that's what it is, man. Escobar winning the win. Right choice. Pretty good match. So up next, we had Zoe Stark versus Rhea Ripley. This was a match I was actually pretty surprised about. I was very surprised at this match. Zoe looked pretty good. Zoe looked good in this match. Rhea, of course, looked dominant as well, though. Perfect balance of a match. Of course, the right person won. Rhea Ripley is the perfect person to, hold on to that women's championship heading into WrestleMania. I kind of expected a little something at the end of the match, maybe a Liv Morgan return, maybe a Jade Cargill standoff or nothing, but I don't know, man. But Rhea Ripley getting the win, perfect choice. Zoe Stark looked pretty good though, so can't be mad at that. It was a fresh matchup, fresh challenger. But yeah, Rhea retaining, perfect choice. Main event, men's WarGames match. So throughout the night, it was the narrative of, oh, Randy Orton is not here. He's not here. Is he gonna show up? WarGames match kicked off. Randy Orton was not there until the actual match started. Until it was his time, Randy Orton came out and he looked like money. Absolutely jacked, man. Crowd went crazy. And it's crazy that I even went against this team, what they call them in the press conference, the Avengers. Why did I even bet against the baby faces? Like, come on, man. That RKO spot, when they threw JD McDonough into Randy Orton, that looked crazy. It even had a little bit of the seeds being planted. Randy Orton looked like he was going to RKO Jey Uso. But Jey Uso ended up saving Randy Orton for the time being. I love the attempted Money in the Bank cash in. It's the little things, man. It's the little things that go into the match. Honestly, I feel like the women's WarGames match was a little better than the men's this year. Both were still really good matches, but I have to give it to the women this year. But yeah, it was a lot of interesting moments. Everybody doing the DDT at the same time, the infamous Randy Orton DDT, everybody hitting their finishers. Everything looked pretty good, man. The right people won. I thought Randy Orton was gonna turn heel. I'm like, man, he's gotta turn here, he's gotta turn heel. But you know what? You gotta take things at a pace, just slowly ease into it, man. So Team Rhodes and Rollins with the win. Can't be mad at it. Judgment Day they already pretty much proven that they're a valid tag team, a valid stable. Regardless of a win tonight or not, Judgment Days, they've done their thing. They've done a lot of things, a lot of wonders. They won championships. They pretty much have been Monday Night Raw throughout the year 2023. But Randy Orton coming back, man, amazing moment. Very, very amazing moment, man. So match, like I said, though, the match was really good. The match was good. A lot of cool spots in it. Yeah. So following this, man, and I told a lot of people around me, I know initially in the predictions, I'm like, man, I'm kind of 80% sure that he's not going to be there, 20% sure that he is, but I was like, if he were to come back, WWE wouldn't do it in the middle of the show. They would probably save it for the end of the show. I said this earlier today to the people I was talking to. I told this to my girl and everything. Similar to how they did with Bray Wyatt at Extreme Rules. You wait until the end of the show. That's kind of been the trend that they've been doing. Wait until the end of the show. So when I saw the little watermark come on, I'm like, okay, maybe he's not coming. But when you hear that static and Cult of Personality plays, I lost it, man. I marked out. After nearly 10 years, CM Punk is back in the WWE. It's major. That is major. The crowd went crazy. This is something that I never thought I would ever see. I never thought that this would ever happen. Ever. I thought that they were completely done. I thought ties were absolutely severed. That's it. But leave it to Triple H to come up with this. Triple H cooking, man. So according to the little, the dirt sheets and everything, man, CM Punk, I guess, signed a contract. I guess he wasn't even signed the morning of Survivor Series. Like, he signed like a couple hours before the show, maybe even an hour before the show. But only Triple H knew about it. Nobody else knew about it. So, yeah, this is, I can't even lie to you, man. I'm excited. I'm more excited about the product. WWE, and I've always been a huge advocate. I'm one of those, Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era. I'll say it till I'm blue in the face how great those times were. But man, WWE right now is thriving. It's thriving bigger than it's ever thrived before. They're making way more money than they've ever made before. The roster is incredibly stacked, man. I'm talking Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins. Now we got CM Punk, we got Roman, we got Brock Lesnar, Kevin Owens. We got, man, it's so many people. Solo Sikoa. We got an incredible NXT roster. It's loaded everywhere. The women's division, everybody's going crazy. Jay Cargill ain't even debuted yet. It's money everywhere. Everybody in WWE, everything is looking on the up and up. Everything is looking on the up and up, man. There's nothing that can stop the WWE right now. Honestly. And I'm not saying this to shame any other wrestling promotion. WWE is in the greatest spot that they have ever been in as we head into 2024 and into the Royal Rumble. I can't even tell you. I feel like CM Punk might win a Royal Rumble. How fitting, 10 years after he left out of WWE, he wins the Royal Rumble, so this way he has to main event WrestleMania. What about Seth Rollins' reaction, man? I've been seeing the pictures float around, like, how's Rollins gonna react to this? I heard a rumor about Drew McIntyre being mad after the show. I don't know. Bro, it's so much intrigue around this right now. Like I said, the roster is stacked. They can do anything on Monday Night Raw. Randy Orton's back. Don't forget that. I don't want Randy Orton's return to be overshadowed by CM Punk. Randy Orton is freaking back after almost 2 years. CM Punk is back after almost 10 years. Jey Uso's a main event and Jimmy Uso on SmackDown. We got LA Knight building up the ranks. Roman is still there. Brock's still there. We got Kevin Owens. We got Grace. I'm telling you, DIY's back, man. Like, everything is thriving. I cannot wait into the Royal Rumble. I can't wait to see what they do at WrestleMania. It's only getting bigger and better from here, man. Overall, I really enjoyed Survivor Series. I liked how it didn't really feel like too long of a show. Each match had its own, substance to it. Right people won. Right people won, regardless of my predictions being right or not. The right people won. As I'm watching, I'm like, this makes sense. Can't be mad at it. CM Punk is back in the WWE. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here, man? Y'all sound off in the comment section down below. I'm gonna try to watch this out, man. I don't know. Y'all think it'll look good on me? I don't know, man. But new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for me for more wrestling related content. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you for watching MKE MANIACI.